The Cup Final is about to be played. The World Cup Final rather is about to be played. The whole world come to a standstill. It's no different this time around as the world is waiting in anticipation for the 2018 FIFA World Cup Final between 1998 champs France and Croatia that is playing in the finals for the first time. And to capture the mood across the country, we have deployed our reporters, and one of them is joining us on the line is Ofentse Setimo. Ofentse, good afternoon and welcome to the program. Share with us how is the mood like where you are at the Shisanyama in Centurion.
Yes, we're coming to you live from the industrial Shisanyama in Centurion, where we are expecting a lot of revelers and a lot of soccer fanatics from around Pretoria and surrounding areas like your Midrand to actually come to this area and watch the finals. Now joining me right now is this gentleman over here who actually is a France supporter. Now he's going to explain to us why exactly he's a France supporter. As you know, a majority of people here actually were supporting African countries and were rooting for African countries, but unfortunately there isn't any in the finals. So my brother, can you just tell us, why did you decide to go for France? You can start by introducing yourself and explain yourself.
Okay, my name is Reho Sahong. I mean, I've said France from day one. And the reason why, because of I work for a French company, Total. And they are taking it. They are taking it, my man. They are taking it. I'm 100% sure they are taking it.
Okay. So who do you think is actually going to be the first goal scorer? And you need to make your prediction as well as to what the score will actually be.
The score will be 2-1. Mbappe will score 1. And I think Griezmann will score the second one.
Yeah.
So it's 2-1.
So you don't see Croatia actually coming with a counter?
Not at all. Not at all. Eh?
Yeah.
Not at all. It's 2-1. The first one is Mbappe. The second one is Griezmann. Maybe Modric might score, but they're not taking it.
But this World Cup was actually very unpredictable. You know, from the start, people were rooting for Germany. Germany's out. People were rooting for Messi's team, Argentina. Argentina is out. But with you, were you rooting for the team that you're rooting for now, which is France, from the onset of the World Cup? And why is that, if that's the case?
I mean, Joe, France has always been the best team. The previous World Cup, I was actually going for France, but they've got youngsters. They can run the whole 90 minutes is with them. And Mbappe, my man, Mbappe, Griezmann, Liverpool, always.
Or maybe some of the reason why you're supporting France is because some of the players are Liverpool players and you are a Liverpool fan.
Well, I must be honest, I'm actually a Man U fan, but Pogba is there in the middle to distribute, you know, and it's gonna be a lekker one, my brother. Yeah.
So during the semis, we saw a lot of matches actually stretching to overtime. Some actually going all the way to the penalties. You know, so you don't foresee like a stalemate leading us to the penalties.
No penalties, man. I said it's 2-1 to France. Mbappe and Griezmann, they are scoring today.
Yes.
Yeah. That's what I said.
Yeah. Well, there you have it, live from industrial Shisanyama here in Centurion. We have one of the biggest France supporters here. He mentioned one of the reasons why he's supporting France is because he works for a French company, Total.
Total!
Yeah. And and some of the soccer players actually in the French team are actually in the team that is one of his favorites, even though he's a Manchester United fan. And from us here at Centurion Shisanyama is definitely back to studio. Only time will tell as to which will be the Soccer World Cup champs.